Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place, where the caravan camels roam, where it's flat and immense, and the heat is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home. When the wind's from the east, and the sun's from the west, and the sand in the glass is right. Come on down, stop 'em by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian nights. Arabian nights, Arabian days. More often than not, it's hotter than hot, and a lot of good ways. Arabian nights, the Arabian moons. A fool off his guard could fall and fall hard out there in the dune. What's up, y'all? Marjack79 here, and today I wanted to talk about Aladdin. I went to go see Aladdin a few days ago with the girl. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm sure you saw that adorable picture of me and her chowing down on some popcorn and some slushies and enjoying a Disney classic. So let me just start off by saying this. I've not really been a fan of all of the Disney remakes of the Renaissance classics, man. I was raised, I kind of grew up in the 90s, so kind of the prime of The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, The Lion King, Hercules, so on and so forth. I was kind of the primary age of who those Disney films targeted throughout the 90s. So, Cinderella, I wasn't really a fan. The Jungle Book, even though I got critical acclaim, I thought it was okay, but it wasn't like the greatest movie ever, in my opinion. Beauty and the Beast, I was not a fan of either, even though, I love Emma Watson as Hermione in Harry Potter. I think I couldn't even finish it. I only got through like 45 minutes of Beauty and the Beast being me and my wife, and we just couldn't finish it. So my hopes for Aladdin going into the theater were pretty low. But I tell you what, man, after going to see the movie and getting that theatrical experience, I was amazed. Aladdin is definitely now my favorite live action Disney movie for sure. Props to Will Smith. I feel like he had really been down and out for quite some time. I don't know if y'all knew this, but Will Smith has kind of always been my favorite actor. Like I said, I grew up in the 90s, so like Men in Black, Independence Day, even Wild Wild West. Those were some of my favorite movies growing up. So, he was really on the struggle bus of like After Earth and something else he did too. It just did not go well at all. So it's really good to see him get back to form and like really put out some gold here in that partnership with Disney. Finally, I always wondered why Will Smith had never like tried to get into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Of course he was Deadshot in DC, but so yeah, man. So Will Smith definitely the highlight of the movie. Obviously you go to see Aladdin to see the genie, and he definitely did not disappoint. Hopefully Robin Williams is looking down from wherever second plane of existence he is at, and he is smiling down because he definitely did the role justice. He didn't even do like a carbon copy of the character either. I feel like it was definitely, he invested some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air into the character, and also I feel like it was a combination of a lot of the characters he's portrayed over the years. He was definitely Will Smith as the genie, and not Will Smith trying to be Robin Williams as the genie, and I really appreciated that. So that to me was definitely the most enjoyable aspect of the movie. Now the dude that played Aladdin, he was fine, man. I have no complaints about him either. I feel like he had that really good boyish charm that you kind of need to be able to play that role. Yeah, man, he had a decent singing voice and had some really good, surprising dance choreography moves in the movie too. There was some of the stuff I was wondering if that was actually him or if they had like a stunt double come in. They probably had a stunt double come in for some of those dance scenes. But yeah, man, I was really impressed by some of the choreography and the singing parts. I think my favorite song from the movie has always been, a time between Arabian Nights and A Whole New World. And I thought he did a really good job in portraying a whole new world and like a new generation. And that takes us to probably the most important role in the film, our Princess Jasmine. Cannot think of homegirl's name, but it's the same girl that played the one girl in Lemonade Mouth. I know, right? I do know my Disney Channel movies too. I don't know all of them, but I definitely know the most popular ones, though, like your High School Musicals and your Camp Rocks and your Lemonade Mouth. So that's really the only thing that I had ever seen her in, besides now Aladdin as Princess Jasmine. What a come up. What a freaking come up, man. Even though, I saw her do a couple of interviews and a lot of people were wanting her. So like, how's it going to feel to be like known as Princess Jasmine forever? Like all the little girls and everything, because that's going to be their film. This generation of kids, they're always going to know you as Princess Jasmine now. I mean, are you cool with that? She's like, yeah, man, it's fine. It's definitely a huge burden to bear, but I feel like she really represented the character as Jasmine really well too. That was probably her and Will Smith's portrayal as their characters. I think I definitely preferred the newer versions of these characters than even the old school, the original versions. So they added a few new songs to her specifically for this movie. Probably my favorite song that she sung is the one, I think it was the speechless song when they was telling her to be quiet in like the Sultan's office when Jafar had taken over or whatever. So that song was definitely really the most powerful, really had that big moment to really showcase her singing skills, and I feel like she knocked it out of the park, man. So definitely excited to see her in some other stuff, maybe Return of Jafar. I mean, I doubt that, but I definitely feel like she did a really good job. But back to Will Smith, man. So definitely his just the special effects and and some of the magic that he was using in the film was really, really cool. I actually just recently found out too that so whenever he was the floating genie in the movie, that was all like CGI. It wasn't like his face like planted onto like a CGI model of the genie, like the whole, like the face, the head, the body, everything. That was when he was blue was a CGI genie. So props to Disney for making that look amazing. So yeah, definitely. I don't know what kind of technology they got over there, from making Robert Downey Jr. look like a teenager in Civil War to just doing all the other stuff too, making Hank Pym look like a young man too, and Ant-Man. And then the creation of this genie. Disney's definitely working some magic over there, and it's really exciting, man. Really, really, really exciting. So, alright, man. So if I had to say anything negative about the film, it was a few parts where it kind of got a little boring, especially because I was with my 2-year-old when I went to go see it. So I mean, a few of those like in between song takes, a few of those in between, those kind of useless dialogue takes, it kind of slowed the plot down a little bit. But I tell you what, though, probably my favorite side character was the handmaiden that the genie had a crush on too. I really liked that character too. So definitely appreciated that too. Oh yeah, I also really like this version of the Sultan too, because the Sultan from the original Aladdin was kind of a bumbling idiot, and this one was way more serious and intense. And actually running. So this guy, you could actually run a country, unlike the Sultan from the animated film, who just seemed like an idiot in my opinion. Even like my 6 to 7 year old self was like, how's this guy a king of the country? The Lion King is out next for Disney. If you don't know that that's my favorite movie of all time, I don't know how you don't know that. I've mentioned it numerous times on this channel. That's right. So my sights are set, are so, my expectations for that movie are so high, it's not even funny. My expectations for this version of The Lion King is almost as high as Endgame Avengers. So hope Beyonce knocks it out of the park with the soundtrack, because I think that's probably the most important aspect of the Lion King movie. Is definitely going to be the soundtrack. So surely, if anybody can knock it out of the park, it's Beyonce. There's been a lot of people hating on the Disney aspect side of Beyonce doing the voice of Nala in the soundtrack. I don't really understand why. I'm surprised that the Beehive or the Bayhive has not come and swarmed and attacked yet. So, but I guess probably because maybe the Bayhive and the Disney Hive is just too much, and when they clash, it's kind of even, so they just bounce off of each other, and you just really don't hear anything about it. So, yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah. So with that, I think we will end this video, people. I got a little bit of Disney action for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. So you know what to do. If you like the video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my Disney content, like my Walt Disney World vlogs on the Disney Parks playlist of youtube.com/myjack79. We are also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I take my family to Disney World all the time, and I have a wide variety of Disney World souvenirs that is extremely rare. Videos and reviews of that stuff is on the Disney Parks channel as well. And you can also check out my other movie reviews too. Like I just reviewed the garbage movie Dark Phoenix the other day, and it was terrible. So you can check that out in the movie review section as well. So alright, man, like always, if this video reaches 100 likes and 100 shares, then I will do a Disney Parks giveaway. That's right, I have a wide selection of Disney Parks merchandise on this side of my wall. But you won't know what it is, what you can select from, until this video reaches 100 likes. And the only way that you could be eligible for that is if you are subscribed to the channel. So make sure you get subscribed, and if this video reaches 100 likes, you'll be eligible to receive some free stuff. So that's always cool about that, man. So alright, as always, appreciate everybody watching the video. Alright, man, so I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.